My name is H.A. Goodman, and I'm an author, columnist, and journalist. And to read my writing, to see my latest CNN appearances and my MSNBC and RT appearances, you can go to hagoodman.com. I was just published in the Huffington Post. The article is titled, Hillary Clinton Lost, Get Over It, and Stop Blaming Russia, WikiLeaks, and Fake News. The GoFundMes for Sophia Wolanski and Vanessa Dundon are below as well. Extremely courageous water protectors at Standing Rock who battled high-powered water cannons in freezing cold temperatures, tear gas canisters being shot at them at point-blank range. Really true heroes. Their GoFundMes are below. Please share them, because they've suffered lifelong injuries. And the petition to commute the sentence of Chelsea Manning, whistleblower Chelsea Manning, is below. Please share that as well. She deserves to be free. She's a whistleblower. Donald Trump could be like John F. Kennedy, says Bill Gates. So the reason that this is amusing to me, there's really not much to say in this segment. I'm not going to really, go into the CIA and the FBI and the NSA and Hillary Clinton and the Electoral College. And, of course, the fact that she cheated Bernie Sanders, which in all my hundreds of videos, I have to mention at least once or twice. Or the fact that we're experiencing, yet again, another round of political turmoil because of Hillary and her inability to accept defeat. Donald Trump could be like John F. Kennedy, says Bill Gates. The reason I enjoy reading that is not that I believe it. He could be. I don't see that possibly. I don't think that. Well, I'll read you this. Microsoft founder says President-elect shares iconic figure's commitment to American leadership through innovation. Maybe I'm wrong. Donald Trump could be a similar president to John F. Kennedy, according to Microsoft co-founder Bill Gates. Did you hear that, Paul Krugman and 1990s Sports Center Keith Olbermann and all the Democratic establishment hacks and the fear-mongering Daily Beast and Slate? Bill Gates thinks that Trump could be JFK. The billionaire entrepreneur said the president-elect embraced, quote, innovation in the same way as JFK, who served as U.S. president for almost 3 years before being assassinated in 1963. This is an Independent article. Mr. Gates told CNBC a lot of his message has been about where he sees things not as good as he'd like. But in the same way that President Kennedy talked about the space mission and got the country behind that, I think whether it's education or stopping epidemics or his energy space, there can be a very upbeat message that Mr. Trump's administration is going to organize things, get rid of regulatory barriers, and have American leadership through innovation be one of the things he gets behind. Mr. Gates confirmed reports he had held a phone conversation with Mr. Trump. Is this the reincarnation of Hitler that people said Trump was going to be, that he's going to destroy the planet? He met with Bill Gates, Jim Brown, a legendary running back, Jim Brown. He met with Kanye West. He met with other global leaders, world leaders, business leaders. Here's another one. Bill Gates thinks Donald Trump, Tulsi Gabbard met with Trump. We can go on and on. The reason I emphasize that is the vapid fear-mongering that said he's just going to destroy the planet. Now we have Bill Gates saying that he could be JFK. Bill Gates thinks Donald Trump could be JFK, fortune, like JFK, if he establishes, quote, American leadership through innovation. Billionaire and Microsoft co-founder Bill Gates thinks Donald Trump has the chance to be like JFK during his presidency. Gates told CNBC Tuesday that he thinks Trump has the opportunity to establish, quote, American leadership through innovation, adding that a lot of Trump's message since his candidacy has been about, quote, where he sees things not as good as he'd like, but in the same way. Okay, so I bet you thought you'd never hear that, Hillary supporter, if you're watching. You think I'm crazy. You're the one who picked the failed candidate, not me. I voted for Bernie Sanders. And then I voted for Jill Stein. Now I foresee 8 years of Trump. If it's not Bernie, because Bernie could beat Trump in 2020. If it's not Bernie Sanders or Tulsi Gabbard or Nina Turner or a combination of the three in a ticket, you're looking at an establishment candidate, whether it's Elizabeth Warren or Joe Biden or Kamala Harris or anyone. That's a centrist kind of establishment Democratic candidate, losing to Trump in 2020. Now Bill Gates is saying he could be like JFK. Give me your thoughts below. This completely undermines and obliterates the propaganda saying you have to vote for Hillary because Trump is the embodiment of evil. Now we have Bill Gates saying, yeah, you can be like JFK. And then we have Keith Olbermann saying, yeah, Russia, war. Why don't you enlist in the military, Keith Olbermann? Why don't you go do that? Anyway, I can go on forever about that. Give me your thoughts below about Bill Gates' statement. Thank you.